The third day of creation, a day of wonder. God spoke and the waters obeyed. They gathered, revealing dry land. Imagine the sight. Earth fresh and new, emerging from the depths. This was no ordinary day. It was a symphony of creation. God, the master artist, was painting a masterpiece. He sculpted mountains, carved valleys, and spread out vast plains. This was the day God breathed life into the soil. He spoke, and plants burst forth. Tiny seeds unfurled, reaching for the heavens. Trees strong and tall took root. Our world was no longer barren. It was bursting with color and life. God's creativity knew no bounds. He filled the oceans with an abundance of creatures. Fish, large and small, darted through coral reefs. Whales breached the surface, their songs echoing across the waves. The land, too, became a haven for life. Birds soared through the sky, their songs filling the air. Animals of all shapes and sizes roamed the earth. God's love was evident in every detail. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, each creature had a purpose. God designed them to thrive in the environments He created. The balance of nature was perfect. Think about the air you breathe. The oxygen, a gift from the plants God created. Consider the food you eat. It comes from the earth, nourished by the sun and rain. Every day we experience the blessings of the third day of creation. The beauty of a flower, the shade of a tree, the taste of fresh fruit. These are not just things. They are gifts from a loving God. They are reminders of His goodness and His power. Section 4, our purpose, worship and stewardship. God created us to enjoy His creation, but He also gave us a responsibility to be stewards of His handiwork. We are called to worship God, and what better way to worship than to care for the things He loves, to protect the environment, to use resources wisely. Our world faces challenges, pollution, deforestation, climate change. We must act. We must be responsible stewards. Section 5, a legacy for tomorrow. Imagine the generations to come. Our children, our grandchildren, what kind of world will we leave them? Will they inherit a planet depleted and polluted, or will they inherit a world where nature thrives? The choice is ours. We can choose to consume recklessly, or we can choose to conserve, to use resources wisely, to protect the environment. Section 6, our choice, consumption or conservation. The consumer culture tells us to buy more, use more, discard more, but God calls us to a different path. A path of stewardship. We can make a difference. Small changes in our lives can have a big impact. Reduce, reuse, recycle, plant a tree, conserve water. Let us honor God by caring for His creation. Let us leave a legacy of stewardship for generations to come. Let us choose conservation over consumption.